I spent 6 years watching my mother forget she had a daughter. I didn't cry about it, I didn't confront her, I just quietly made a plan, and on my 18th birthday I was gone before sunrise. She noticed on day 6. Mom married Derek when I was 12. He had a daughter, Haley, who was 10 and competed in dance and never stopped talking. That was fine. Haley wasn't the problem. My mom disappearing into her was. The first year was careful and balanced. Mom made sure I had a voice at dinner, that my opinions registered, that I felt included. Then Haley made the competitive dance circuit and our house reorganized itself around that life. The schedule belonged to Haley. Everyone else adjusted. I painted. Oils mostly, since I was 8. Before Derek, my mom had framed my pieces throughout the apartment. In the new house, they went into my room. She said she wanted to redecorate gradually. 3 years later, the walls had family photos, Haley's competition ribbons, and a canvas print of a beach they'd visited before I was part of the picture. My 14th birthday, Mom booked a spa day for herself and Haley and forgot mine was that weekend. She handed me a Visa gift card still in the drugstore envelope with a post-it that said, "Sorry, love you." Haley turned 13 that same year. Mom threw her a garden party with a custom dessert table, a photo booth, and 30 guests. I didn't make a scene. That's important to understand. I never made a scene. Sophomore year, I got into a regional youth art exhibition. My piece won 2nd place. Mom forgot the date. She texted during the awards ceremony to ask if we were out of coffee. I said yes, bought my own groceries on the way home, and didn't mention the ribbon. I started working at a frame shop at 15. I liked matting other people's work and thinking about what deserved to be seen. In 16 months, I saved $5,200 in an account I opened alone. When Mom asked why I worked so many hours, I said I was saving for college. She said that's responsible and went back to her laptop. Junior year, I found a 2-year culinary arts program in Vermont. Partial scholarship, on-campus housing, a professional kitchen. I applied in November, got accepted in February, told nobody. Senior year, I moved things out slowly. Sketchbooks in my bag, canvases rolled and stored at my friend Deja's apartment. My good brushes left in January. The last thing I packed was a small oil painting of my grandmother's hands. I told Mom I was lending it to Deja for a project. She said cute and walked out of the room. My dad's mother, Grandma Rosa, had called every Sunday since my parents divorced when I was 9. She was the only adult who asked follow-up questions. When I told her I was leaving, she went quiet. Then she said, "Some of us have to build our own table. Your father did too." She mailed me $400 cash and a photo of my dad at my age, sharp-eyed and already pointed somewhere else. I read the card sitting in my car in the frame shop parking lot and held it together until my shift started. The morning I turned 18, I loaded the last bag into my car and looked back at the house. The wreath on the door had Haley's initial centered on it. Through the front window, I could see a family photo. Derek, Mom, Haley. I had stopped looking for myself in those frames months ago. I left my house key under the mat and drove north without the radio on. Mom called on day 6. She asked if I was staying at Deja's. I said Vermont. She said, "What's in Vermont?" I said my life. She called twice more. I answered the second time. She said, "You didn't give me a chance to fix anything." I said, "You had 6 years." She went quiet. Then she said, "Haley's really going to miss you." I thought about that for a long time. Haley didn't know my middle name. She didn't miss me. But my mom needed a reason that didn't require her to look at herself. That's the thing about people who erase you slowly. They're always stunned when you finish the job.